Hey everyone, it's your girl, and let's just say I'm really excited for this one. Today, we're diving headfirst into the magic that is Romania. Get ready to be shook, because this country is bursting with history, culture, and beauty that'll make you want to scream DAA from the Carpathian Mountains. From castles that look like they're straight out of your wildest dreams, to cities that'll steal your heart faster than you can say Sarmale, Romania is a hidden gem just waiting to be discovered. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on an adventure that'll leave you breathless. First up, we're hitting up Bran Castle, aka Dracula's castle. Okay, so maybe Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration for Dracula, didn't actually live here, but a girl can dream, right? This castle is perched on a freaking cliff, overlooking the cutest little village, and it's giving me major gothic fairy tale vibes. Imagine walking through those ancient halls, feeling the history seep into your bones, the winding staircases, the hidden passages, the spooky torture chambers. Just kidding, kinda. It's like stepping back in time, and the views, don't even get me started. Picture this: rolling hills, misty forests, and the castle standing tall like the queen she is. Honestly, if you're not obsessed with Bran Castle after seeing it, you might want to check your pulse. Next stop, Piles Castle, and let me tell you, this place is extra, like capital EXTRA extra. Nestled in the heart of the Carpathian Mountains, Piles Castle is basically the definition of a fairy tale palace. Think ornate decorations, stained glass windows that'll make your jaw drop, and gardens that are straight out of a Disney movie. This castle was once the summer residence of Romanian royalty, and you can totally feel the regal vibes the second you step foot on the grounds. I'm talking marble staircases, velvet curtains, and chandeliers that probably cost more than my entire apartment building. It's the kind of place that makes you want to twirl around in a ball gown and pretend you're a princess. Or prince, no judgment here. Okay, thrill seekers, this one's for you. The Transfagarasan Highway is not for the faint of heart, but trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. Imagine this: you're cruising along this winding road, the wind in your hair, epic scenery unfolding before your very eyes. We're talking towering mountains, lush valleys, and hairpin turns that'll make your heart skip a beat. In a good way, I promise. This highway is basically a roller coaster carved into the side of the Carpathian Mountains, and it's been called one of the most scenic drives in the world for a reason. So, grab your bestie, rent a convertible, or a really cool minivan, and get ready for an adventure that'll leave you speechless. Calling all nature enthusiasts, the Danube Delta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. It's a haven for wildlife, with over 300 species of birds, plus all sorts of other critters like fish, turtles, and even wild horses. Imagine gliding through the delta in a little boat, surrounded by reeds and lily pads, the air filled with the sounds of birdsong. You might even spot a pelican or two chilling on a floating island. It's like something out of National Geographic. The Danube Delta is a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful things in life are the ones that nature creates. Get ready to step back in time, because Sighișoara is like a portal to the medieval era. This charming town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's easy to see why. Colorful houses with red-tiled roofs, cobblestone streets that'll make you want to bust out your best Renaissance fair outfit, and a freaking clock tower that tells stories? Sign me up! Oh, and did I mention that Sighișoara is the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler? Yeah, that Vlad the Impaler. You can even visit the house where he was, maybe, born. Talk about a conversation starter. But don't worry, Sighișoara is way more charming than it is creepy. It's the kind of place where you can easily lose yourself for hours, wandering through the narrow streets, soaking up the history, and maybe even trying on a suit of armor. Just me. Sibiu, Sibiu, Sibiu. This city is like the cool kid in school everyone wants to be friends with. It's got it all: history, culture, stunning architecture, and a vibrant energy that'll make you want to dance in the streets, which, you totally should. Sibiu's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's like stepping into a storybook. Picture this: pastel-colored buildings with eyes that seem to follow you, in a good way, I promise. Charming squares bustling with life, and cozy cafes where you can sip on Romanian coffee and pretend you're a bohemian writer. Sibiu is also known for its festivals, so check the calendar because you might just stumble upon a street party or a film festival. Okay, if you thought Bran Castle was impressive, wait till you see Corvin Castle. This Gothic masterpiece is like something out of a Tim Burton movie, but in the best way possible. We're talking towering spires, a drawbridge that'll make you feel like you're in a medieval movie, and legends of knights and dragons that'll send shivers down your spine. Corvin Castle is one of the largest castles in Europe, and it's easy to get lost in its maze of courtyards, towers, and secret passages. Just try not to get too spooked by the stories of Vlad the Impaler being imprisoned here, or maybe that's part of the fun. Merry cemetery death, but make it fashion. Hold up, a cemetery? Don't worry, this isn't your average graveyard. The Merry Cemetery in Sapanta is like a celebration of life, and death, I guess. Instead of gloomy tombstones, you'll find colorful crosses adorned with whimsical paintings and poems that tell the life stories of the people buried there. And the poems? They're not your typical somber epitaphs. We're talking funny anecdotes, quirky details, and even some lighthearted roasts. The Merry Cemetery is a reminder that life is short, and we should live it to the fullest, and also that death doesn't have to be a drag. Bucharest. The big city lights. Next up, Bucharest, the bustling capital of Romania. This city is a mix of old and new with grand boulevards, stunning architecture, and a vibrant cultural scene that'll make your head spin. In a good way, of course. You can explore the historic Lipscani district, wander through the halls of the Palace of Parliament. Fun fact, it's the second largest administrative building in the world. Or get your culture fix at the Romanian Athenaeum. And when the sun goes down, Bucharest comes alive with trendy bars, clubs, and restaurants where you can party like a Romanian. Whatever that means, but it sounds fun, right? Painted Monasteries of Bukovina. Frescoes on fleek. Last but not least, we're heading to the northern region of Bukovina to feast our eyes on the Painted Monasteries. These UNESCO World Heritage Sites are basically outdoor art galleries, with walls covered in vibrant frescoes depicting biblical scenes and stories. Imagine this. You're standing in a peaceful forest clearing, surrounded by these colorful monasteries, the air thick with the scent of pine needles and history. The frescoes are hundreds of years old, but the colors are still so vivid, it's like stepping back in time. It's a reminder that art has the power to transcend time and connect us to something bigger than ourselves. Romania. You gotta see it to believe it. And there you have it. Reasons why Romania should be at the top of your travel bucket list. From spooky castles to vibrant cities, stunning natural wonders to unique cultural experiences, Romania has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready to fall in love with this hidden gem of Europe. Trust me, you won't regret it. And hey, if you find any other hidden gems along the way, hit me up. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and always remember to embrace the unexpected.